Family is more important than football, according to Josh Ginnelly. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. Here's a little update on the Josh Ginnelly contract situation. So, as you know, he is out of contract at the end of the season, and he apparently, though, wants to stay at Hearts. I think Hearts want him to stay at Hearts. The fans want him to stay at Hearts. Josh Ginnelly wants to stay at Hearts. Well, what's the problem? The problem, though, seems to be his family and the lack of time he has got to spend with them since being at Hearts. So Ginnelly recently talked today about his contract, about his situation, but he made it clear that his main focus is his family, and he says that football is nothing without family, and that he would have to factor that in and whether or not he was going to sign a new deal with Hearts. So Ginnelly went on to say, and I quote, "I'm the one out of contract, but my main focus is actually finishing the season as strongly as I can. Getting that third spot is massive for the club. Whether I'm here or not, we need to get that third spot because we've thrown it away right now. I would never ever dismiss what I've got at this club. I'm usually the changing room clown everywhere I go, and I still am. And I've got a really good relationship with everybody. I'm constantly smiling around the place, and I'm happy. And that's a credit to the team and everybody who has come in and is pulling in the right direction. It's obviously a tough decision, but I'm not too involved in the conversations. Ideally, I do want to stay. I'm obviously at an age where I need to look out for myself. I'm not saying I'm going because I don't know yet. Fans will think it's just me, but my agent reports back to me and we talk about it. I'll properly talk about it with Nacy and people around the club. It's never just, here's a piece of paper, sign it. If I sign it, it needs to be what I want and what the club want. It'll need to benefit everyone. I'm just hoping we can get to that point and keep pushing forward." End of quote. Then he went on to talk about his family, and he hasn't seen his family much, and he's a big family man, and that he would have to bring them to Scotland. He would have to relocate them if he is going to sign a contract. And that is pretty much the big problem around this. If he's going to relocate his family, then he needs some sort of security. He needs a long-term deal at Hearts, and he probably needs a bit of a pay increase. I think that is fair to say, because I don't think he's on that much at the moment. I would assume maybe 2, 3, 4,000. Does he want more than that? Possibly. Maybe he wants a bit more. Maybe he wants double. Maybe he wants 50%. We don't know, but it seems like money is an issue for Josh Ginnelly. But the good news is he wants to stay. He's come out and admitted that he wants to stay. And he wants to bring his family to Scotland, which means if he does stay, he's obviously serious about staying long term, or else he would not be bringing them up north. So I mean, hopefully the club can get down with Josh Ginnelly and agree a deal. And I'm not too sure, again, what he's on in terms of wages, but I think he's performed well enough that he does deserve an increase. Now, again, what that increase would be, I can't say. I'm not the one dishing out the money, but I think Josh Ginnelly is worth it. I think he is, he has got quality. He's a bit like Barry Mackay. I know sometimes consistency they lack, and sometimes some games they go missing, but I do feel like they're big game players that if they turn it on at the right moment, they can be game winners 100%. And maybe we haven't seen it enough from Josh Ginnelly. Maybe we'd like to see it more. But I still think he's a good player, and I think he is someone that Hearts should try and keep. So, yeah, guys, that's it. Hopefully this contract thing can get sorted. I am a little bit worried, though, because I believe if it was going to be sorted, it would have probably been done by now. But, I mean, we are getting close to the end of the season, and then he will be a free agent. Literally, he can walk away right now. I mean, he can agree to join a team come the end of his contract. So, I mean, really, it's all about whether we can convince him to stay and if we can offer him a good enough deal to stay. Otherwise, I'm sure he'll probably go back down south. And, I mean, come on, look at the amount of teams in England. I'm sure there's lots of teams that would be interested in Josh Ginnelly's services. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you want to keep Josh Ginnelly? Do you think Josh Ginnelly has been a good player for Hearts, and would you like to see him commit his future to the club for the next several years? Let us know down below in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one, and of course, until then, peace.